You dream of racing at Daytona for 36 drivers in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series tonight. For one of them, that dream could become a reality.
Drivers, start your engines!
Let's get 2024 underway at Daytona.
Looked like Johnny Sauter spun his wheels a bit, but that got him a push from behind. Matt Mills hit him in the back and shot him right up beside our pole sitter, Ty Majeski.
That bright yellow truck there, about sixth in line on the inside, thought about jumping inside the 41 of Bailey Curry, thought better of it.
They cannot lock bumpers. Remember that, guys. And NASCAR's told them they're going to keep their eyes on that. You can bump, but you can't lock. And this is some tight racing already. Get ready to watch this all night long. My heart rate will go sky high because it looks like they could wreck at any moment the way they bounce around.
Mine's already there.
2 by 2 by 2, 10 rows, maybe 12 rows deep on the opening lap.
Begin to pay attention, too, if you're at home. Watch how these trucks bob around, especially off the turns. That's what causes them to get in trouble. They get loose, they overcorrect, but it's just a difficult balancing act of how to hang on to a truck.
Remember, these trucks will go about 10 miles an hour faster than what they went in qualifying.
Look at 3 wide in the back. Ty Majeski has assumed the lead, taking it away with Corey LaJoie behind him. There's Ankrum with a big push. Look at that, 3 wide.
Bret Holmes, that green number 32, with a little help from Lane Riggs in the yellow 38.
Behind him, the 15 of Tanner Gray, and right behind him, Matt Crafton, the 3-time series champion in that bright yellow 88. And there goes Crafton. And we've got a crash. Gray around, the same for Sanchez.
Stuart Friesen in it.
Ty Dillon in the 25.
Dillon into the outside wall in hard contact with that Moffitt. Raja.
6 laps in, and we have our first caution of the night.
As you see Matt Mills right there, he barely avoided that. He had dropped to the back, and he barely avoided that.
Lots of damage to Moffitt's truck.
How big is this, though, for Matt Mills? You stay out of the mess, and you can come down, maybe make some repairs, and all these other drivers now having trouble in this year, and winning this stage would put a playoff point in his bucket. Final lap, opening stage. Sauter, Majeski on the front row.
Both lanes are really organized from the first to the second trucks in line.
Tyler Ankrum in that orange truck is really beating the back of that 98 truck, and we know how unstable it's been on exit of the corner. He's able to pin it down pretty good there. Look at Johnny Sauter.
3 wide.
Oh,
Debris is flying. Sauter down on the inside lane, getting pushed by his teammate Bailey Curry. Majeski back to third. Ankrum through in fourth. That's 17. The orange and black truck is Taylor Gray.
See Eckes leading the outside line, that blue Napa truck.
Back to the line. To end stage 1. Majeski out of line, but it's going to be Johnny Sauter who takes it. That's his 5th stage win at Daytona, the most all time.
Wow. You lose the nose a couple of times and get that loose.
You mentioned some precipitation. We've got a caution for weather. A mist on the front straightaway. 5th caution of the night. Comes out with a couple of laps to go in our second stage. Tyler Ankrum is leading and trying to win stage 2 for a 2nd straight season here at Daytona.
That's an interesting stat, Adam. That kid can get it done on the big tracks.
You know, now the rule is the end of the second stage or halfway, whichever comes first, would make it an official race. And we don't need to run but just a couple laps under caution here, and we would have an official race. But boy, I kept checking the weather and the radar, and I never saw this coming for sure.
This is going to go away. We're going to keep racing. And your 8th place running truck is all dirty because he went spinning through the infield on the back straightaway.
So they're going to bring them down pit road, and they will take them to the turn one side of pit road. So they will cross the start finish line, completing our second stage. Tyler Ankrum, back-to-back years winning stage 2 at Daytona. It's his third career stage victory overall. Eckes, Craftsman, Dye, Rhodes in the top 5. Majeski, LaJoy up there. Infinger gets points. So does Sanchez, and Corey Heim completes the top 10 in stage 2.
Whew. No, run was coming too fast. I was not going to block it. I just want to ride on the bottom. It's only lap 71.
Is that Rhodes again?
Yeah.
That's him losing his lap. Oh, he's going to crash.
There goes Ben Rhodes.
I don't know about that move.
Caution is out. 8th one of the night.
You talked about him. He was getting lapped, and he was in the middle of all those trucks.
You know, he's probably wanting to catch the draft. I don't know what happened, but, you know, a lot of times you just bail up to the high side and let everybody go under you as he was losing his lap.
And then rely on getting a free pass next time. Take your penalty and rely on that free pass.
Tire, he says, popped. Yeah, it went.
Yeah, it's gone now, and he's doing all he can do.
Pretty remarkable.
To try to keep that
he's hanging on to it right here.
And eventually,
look at it turn sideways, and then he catches Tanner Gray in the 15 truck.
Luckily, no more trucks were involved than were.
Sure could have been.
Jack Wood behind him. Corey LaJoy up top.
Trying to get back. It's a push, and he's going to push it sideways.
There goes Eckes around. Into Parsons. Johnny Sauter gets a piece. And other drivers scattering to miss the accident. Caution number 9.
Man. What a mess. See what he can do now. Give him a push on the back. Oh, there
Tyler
goes the
Ankrum
truck.
out of shape. Caution is out. Contact with Purdy. Eckes gets a piece as well.
We've seen how loose that truck's been all night long.
We said we didn't think that we would go to the end without another caution.
Chase Purdy with big damage there on the 77 Bama Buggies truck.
11th caution of the night, matches the track record all night long. But here he is, set up to maybe steal it late.
Remember the rule about pushing. They said they were going to enforce that.
LaJoy all over his teammate out front. Raja Carruth to the point. Outside comes Taylor Gray pushing Nick Sanchez.
Nice move by Sanchez to swing to the outside. LaJoy's come unhooked from Carruth.
Remember, once we get the white flag, the next flag will end the race. And the white flag is out. Nick Sanchez, your leader. Jack Wood is up to 2nd.
Taylor Gray right there fighting for a win too.
Corey Heim in the mix. Ty Majeski is there.
Raja sideways, hangs onto it.
Sanchez will try to work both. Oh, trouble.
And there's a crash. Caution is out. The race is over. Trucks up in the air. Nick Sanchez leading when the caution flag came out.
Is that?
Good job, boys.
He is going to bring it back around to the checkers. Nick Sanchez, when he was 5, taken to a race at Homestead, Miami by his uncle. He fell in love with NASCAR. And the Florida kid going to win for the first time in his career at Daytona International Speedway.
Let's see what happens here. Raja gets into Jack Wood, turns him around. Watch the 17. Just contact from Daniel Dye, turns him over.
Bailey Curry in the middle of that mess. Matt Crafton sliding along. He keeps his truck pointed in the right direction. Look at Matt storm out of there. We saw last year how talented this young racer was and how a win was just right around the corner.
He was a mile and a half away from winning Texas last year. Got turned around on the last lap.
Hey, Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.